Hello everyone, this is Dartt, and I wanted to discuss my opinions on Danger World quests, the good and the bad, so let's get to it. I'll be honest, at the start of Legion I loved these. They were fun, there was an element of risk involved, an element of not knowing what a particular danger NPC could do, but there were always plenty of people lined up to help out. Making solo kill videos of these was fun from my point of view, especially since, at the time, there were a handful of these that you simply couldn't forget about soloing. The Demon Hunter Lady on the Isle of Watchers, the huge bird near the westernmost Sentinel Tower in High Mountain, and the Lord and Marrowgar look-alike in Stormheim come to mind. These were either level 113 elites or had abilities that would simply allow them to rip through you like you weren't there. You legitimately needed help for these, no matter what class you played, or you were just going to get destroyed. Let's flash forward a couple of months. Patch 7.1 has dropped, BlizzCon has come and gone, patches 7.1.5 and 7.2 have been announced, and we're still finding new danger NPCs. But they're simply not a challenge in my humble opinion. You no longer see level 113 elites. They've all been dumbed down to level 112 and are, for the most part, easily soloable with a tank or pet class. Of course, good luck getting a solo kill on any of them, because there's always a steady stream of players wanting their world quests done, and I can sympathize with that. And since open tap elite spawns and cross-roam zone sharding are now fully in effect, you can wait for hours on end in hopes of a clean solo kill, only to come up empty-handed as the NPC in question keeps getting dogpiled by wave after wave of players. This is very frustrating and time-consuming, and I don't feel it reflects any particular level of skill on my or anyone else's part anymore, nor are they really entertaining, so I will not be creating more of these videos. I do have some further thoughts on Danger World quests, and that is they're great for bumping into other players. They do contribute to a social feel for the game. However, I feel that the point of social interaction in a social game has been driven into the ground. When you can't take 2 steps in a fantasy world without tripping over half a dozen other players, or when tough NPCs have a revolving door feel to them, where they respawn after a few seconds but are instantly engaged by a never-ending progression of players, you do not have a game. What you have is more like a line at the Department of Motor Vehicles at the end of the month. I'm not entirely sure if Danger World quests were implemented to complement cross-realm zone sharding and open-tap NPCs, or to justify them after the fact. But using these as a reason to have these things seems a very, very thin thing to me. How are you expected to feel like some sort of vanguard exploring hero when these new zones are standing room only and there's a line down the block to engage an obvious clone of some threatening NPC, and the corpses of the other clones are still laying on the floor, not even cold yet? Suspension of disbelief is an important part of any online game experience, and turning an open-world MMO into a trip to a crowded mall with fancy scenery goes a long way towards defeating this. It's one thing to go from point to point on a map checking your quest log. It's another thing to have an organized honey-do list of chores to gain artifact power, class order hall resources, gold, new shoes, and the like that would put any parents back to school shopping to shame. Situations like this, suspension of disbelief breaks down because it's so much like the real-world adult experience that a lot of us are trying to escape. It becomes all responsibility and no adventure. Once again, this is Dartt, and I want to know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe below. Good luck, and have fun.